welcome back, people. As you can see, I am back, and I'm playing Blast Chamber. Oh my goodness, I tried to play Blast Chamber a while ago, sometime last year, and okay, my disc was basically kind of scratched. Though PlayStation 1 discs were pretty good in getting scratched. Like, it could get scratched for like just a little bit. Like, you can have like or not even like a little bit, but then like you have big gashes and just like large scratches or whatever, and it'd be fine. Like, it'd still play. It'd be like whatever. But obviously, if there's enough scratches, it it gets just a bit of not working well. So I'm just gonna get a flashlight. 'Cause you can't really see. Like, here, there's my original disc of Blast Chamber. I can do a little showing here. Oh. You can kind of see the focuses. Some rings around here, just around the edges of it. Everything's fine except for the edges, and it's like ridiculously scratched. So, because I guess when I did have a PlayStation 1, it was just really bad. Something was, caught in there, whatever, I don't know, something, and it was, yeah, I don't know, it just scratched the disc. So, so I tried it, went and played it, I don't know how long ago, it might have been in August or September, or something like that. I tried to play this game, and it did not work. So I had to, unfortunately, not able to show this game off to you guys, because some people might not have heard of it or even played it or anything. Anyways, I recently was able to get another copy, which is kind of scratched, so it didn't matter because it's a PlayStation 1 game. So honestly, you can have smudges, scratches, doesn't matter, it'd be fine. But obviously, if there's too much, that doesn't work. But yeah, we got Kano72 here. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. Oh my goodness, wish I was better at art or something. Wait, hang on. Let me read this. Wish I was better. Something that I could contribute for your merch. Can't think of something to make though. Moving up in the world. No. Sounds like my childhood, but I was the main reason for the scratches. Just don't do toothpaste. Yeah, I know. You hear all the different stuff like, oh, if you use this, it's better. Blah blah blah. It's like, like toothpaste or whatever. And there's the credits. Actually, I should look at those credits and figure out who did the music. I probably just missed it, but because with this game, which I'm glad I was able to get a copy for like $7, I think, and it was relatively close to where, somewhat close, like probably a few hours away from where I live, so it didn't take too long to get here, but yeah, it's I love like this. It's like this game and Cyberspeed had like the best music for like this is an interesting concept, and Cyberspeed was kind of okay. It's an on the rails futuristic race game, but really it's the music that made it worthwhile, especially with this game. It's like this game and Cyberspeed were like, this was like 1995, 1996, around that time, and it just had like amazing like techno music. And of course, this is at the time where, with PlayStation 1 games, there was no, there was no soundtracks, right? That didn't happen. Only until like around when Halo came out, then they started doing the soundtracks for games. But what you would do is you put your PlayStation 1 disc into a computer and use the media player on there, or you put in a CD player and it'd play the music. And that's the only way you could actually listen to that music. So, anyways, let's kind of get this started and actually play one of these. I might have to do the training. I started a little bit of it, but it's been a while playing this game. Anyways, Oh, 72, you're here. Haven't seen from you in a while. I can't remember if you've been in the stream recently. I know Rex Jr. 20 has popped in a couple times. So I don't know if you've seen this new layout I've done. Started this recently, a few months ago. Where it's me here, you know, with the face cam, and then there's the, you know, you have the game play there, and then below is all of my stuff, because there's a certain Mike from Canada kept bugging me. He's like, hey, just show my stuff on the screen. I just show my stuff. And I mean, you know, oh, you're a college boy. Oh my goodness. Wow. That's crazy. Well, good. Glad you made it. I did not go to college because that would cost too much money for me, and you know, there's other things I wanted to do. But anyways, yeah, no, yeah, because I mean, it was very unprofessional looking what I had. It was very much just me trying things out and going, oh gee, what do I do with the, you know, for the layout and stuff. It's like, just put stuff everywhere, and you know, because there was like, I wanted to have people to see the game, but then also not to have it where it's just the game. You know, because people go like, oh, all you're doing is playing the game, that's it, you're not, there's nothing else to it or whatever. It's like, you know, fine, I'll put a whole bunch of stuff on the screen so no one can say that I'm just uploading the game, and that's it. But of course, it was still like, there's stuff on the screen, whatever. So, I don't know if you ever seen stuff from Giant Bomb, because they're a video game journalist, website, slash YouTube channel. They have a YouTube channel, but they do have a website where they do all their reviews and different stuff. But they do a lot of like videos and live streams and different stuff like that, where they play the game, but they also do different stuff with games. So whenever they do have a video with it where they play a game with multiple people, whatever, they have something like this where there's someone here on the side, and then there's, instead of like what I have at the bottom, there'd actually be people there sitting, and then they would talk about the game or whatever. So I figured, I'm like, you know what, you honestly, like, Giant Bomb is the only ones I really see doing this, and they do stream on Twitch here and there, but if you look at any of the other Twitch streamers, they don't have this layout. Like, they don't, because if they do anything different, it's like intro and outro videos. You don't see that too much. Sometimes you see a couple of them do it, but because I like the video, and people who don't really never went to my channel before or whatever, and wondering, oh, what's this guy like? So as I'm starting to stream, I have my intro video, I have a Be Right Back video, an outro video, just showing gameplay and how, you know, what I do on a stream and all that stuff. But so you don't see too much of that, and then you don't see a lot of this. But if they do any other different stuff, it's like at the beginning they show probably just them, and then they would switch to their, you know, face cam in the middle of, or the side or whatever of the screen of the actual gameplay stuff. Whereas what I do, and I started doing, and one of the things I just got was this. Oh, you can't really see, you can kind of see what that is. I don't think the flashlight. There. This is a numpad. That's basically for a keyboard, but of course it's just the numpad itself, separated from the keyboard, which I would guess it's for people who have laptops and would like a numpad. But I'm using it so I can actually switch between this layout and this layout, where you do see more of the screen, but you see it live as I'm doing it, where you're really not gonna see that that type of whatever stream, whatever. You're not gonna see that from other Twitch streamers or other streamers. Like with Giant Bomb, it's a company, right? And they have someone at a switcher board, a camera board, you know, to switch between the cameras of the different people, and then also the gameplay, and then having it, you know, switching around. And then they have other people doing other stuff, where this is just me doing this, and basically having to think about, oh, I should switch at some point. So, you know, because then you get, you still see the face cam, whatever, but then you also get, you know, more. So, speaking of more, let's just get this started. But yeah, so it's a new thing I started to do a few months ago, and I think it's definitely a lot better, a little bit more professional, for sure. I can turn this up for me. But,
rotate the chamber by
okay, just let me do it.
Run into the crystal
Let me turn
to
this
link
up more.
with it.
Let's turn this up to about there. But yeah, so, like, again, this is...
Rotate chamber until
This is, you know, I don't see too much of that in this layout and all that stuff, so... You know, it's another way to, keep myself, somewhat unique
Step on the reactor
against all the different, people that are out there. But, you know, this is a lot more cleaner, than before, than what I had before, so...
Well done. That's how to survive.
I just, you know, I like this a little better, but yeah. But yeah, no, thanks for coming by, Kano 72, because... Oh yeah, I guess that's all. That's fine, let's just start this. Let's go solo, whatever. And then like this. Oh yes, there. But yeah, cause you know, I miss the other followers, cause you know, I've gotten a couple new followers that show up, but sometimes, you know, a lot of them haven't. Like I have 572 followers right now, and you know, you're here. You know. Oh, that was bad. So you know. Ugh. Come on. There we go. Whew. So it's kind of cool seeing you guys. But of course, I know like most of the people that watch my stream are younger and are in school and do things. So, you know, I understand. I understand. But of course, again, I can't remember how recent you've been, but I'm an affiliate now with Twitch. You can actually subscribe to me now and cheer with bits and all that fun stuff. But, you know. It's just... Oh yeah, that's right, it's just pause. That's right, I forgot. Yeah, I'll try something by more often, even to just kind of have you running, at least, if that would help. Yeah, no, that'd be, you know, that'd be cool. That would help, you know, so at least there's someone watching. Oh, this, I remember having trouble with this before. But, yeah, but it's always interesting to me when, you know, when you do have something like, oh, this is... Oh, come on.
5, 4, 3.
Oh, you can jump, that's right, I forgot. Oh, come on, it better not blow it up. I forgot to mention what this game is about. Why it's called Blast Chamber. Basically, you have a bomb strapped to you, and that's what the timer is. So, if you don't complete the challenges, basically, I guess, yeah, if you don't complete challenges, whatever they give you, you're gonna explode. So, yeah. I totally forgot, because I was surprised by Kano 72 here. But you know, it's just you know, you know, I do miss whenever some of you guys don't show up, because boy, this is a toughie. I don't think I can jump this. Oh, I can. Look at that.
Extra time.
Okay. Can I just do that? But yeah, you know, cause like, you know, like Rex Jr. 20 and, you know, especially, you know, Danny Garza, whatever, you know, those you guys there. It's you know, because a lot of you guys were here from the beginning or near beginning, because I've been streaming for 4 years. Is that crazy? 4 years I've been streaming and doing this, so it's, you know, and I met a lot of people, made friends, whatever, you know, with followers, and oh, I can't remember if you know, because you haven't been here that often, but I do have a Discord now. I can't remember if I already told you about that or you're in it. Well, it's because I have you know, some amount of my followers on Discord, but they don't go on Discord as much, so it's kind of like, you know, what's it? So yeah, but yeah, that's the first time I actually used that little numpad, so that's cool. But anyways, yeah, so I do, oh boy, oh my gosh, I do have a Discord.
5, 4.
No, I'm so dead. I am so, yeah. I am in the Discord. Okay, good. I've been here since like 8th grade. Yeah, that's, again, like that's crazy. That you know, there's been people here from like basically the beginning, you know. Oh yeah, also I have a mug. my merch. But yeah, oh yeah, you did see some of my merch though, I guess, because you're mentioning that. You know, it's fine, you know. Oh, I'm trying to there's gotta be a way to, I guess I just rip. It's gotta be a way to, because it's weird, because I press start and it just pauses. There's no way to actually like go back to, if I wanted to get out of this. But yeah, I did rip. It's but oh boy, I'm so gonna, this is not gonna be, yeah, that doesn't help me. Oh, I'm on. See, I wasn't paying attention to the game, I was paying attention to other things. So anyways,
4, 3.
so I have to complete it, and then I could guess I go to the main menu. That's like the only way, I think. That's how this is working. Yeah, just continue. There's nothing like go to the main menu. Anyways, that's fine. I'll keep playing because I don't know how long I'll play this. All right, I'll pause it. But yeah. So you know. Yeah, that's the thing though, is that I, you know, because with this, the idea with Discord was that I would basically you know, a message every time that I stream, because some people don't get notifications on Twitch or whatever on their phone or something that that stream is, you know, I'm live, I'm streaming. So with the Discord is that I'm able to let people know, hey, I'm streaming now. But also tell people, oh, I'm not streaming now. I won't be streaming, which is what's been happening lately, because I've got a lot of stuff I want to do. I actually want to do something for YouTube and for Twitch, some edited videos, maybe a video review of a video game, but like for a certain aspect of the game or something like that. You know, different things, and that takes time. So I have to take time off streaming, especially with my Halo movie and trying to get that done. So it's you know, it's crazy, and I'm starting to edit for someone as a thing, and every time I edit a video for this person, I will get a certain amount of money. So that's a new thing that started. So I have that, you know, happening as well. So it's, you know, it's stuff's happening. You know, things are happening. Anyways. You know, so that's why I have the Discord, because then I could talk to you guys, you know, off stream or whatever, or you guys can talk to each other, you know, that type of thing. Come on. Oh, right, you know, I should pay more attention to what I'm doing.
5, 4, 3, 2.
I love. Oh, like he's about to, like, just die or. And then it's like, oh, I'm fine. I'm good. Oh, I see. So they have passwords so that if. Because I basically have to reset. Of course, I'm playing this on a PlayStation 3, but it is a PlayStation 1 game, which thankfully on any PlayStation 3 you can play any PlayStation 1 game. Doesn't matter because it's in the hardware. It is basically a PlayStation 1 as well, which is very similar to oh, interesting. Okay. So this is how you get to a save point. Is I did nothing, right? I didn't touch any buttons, and it's like, hey, by the way, you can save now. So I am gonna save here. Oh wow, that's cool. I didn't even think that's how. Okay. All right. Yeah. Good. Because then if I do have to because again, there's no, if I hit start, it's just pause. So there's no whatever, which is weird, but yeah. Anyways. Whoop. Come on. I just love the jumping noises too. It's like almost as good as the Trials, you know, jumping sound. And just with the bomb too, when it's on fire, it starts to go on fire. It's like, it's kind of funny. So what okay, so I want to test this. If I just wait and do nothing, will it just automatically go to save? Which is weird. Which I think is weird. And that's the only way to do it, but whatever. But yeah, the music for this game is just like awesome. Oh, so waiting, I guess for certain levels, does it save? I don't know. Might have to press other buttons to see if it's there's just a secret save button or something. But oh, okay. Okay, fixed. What? What's fixed? What happened? What happened, Kano? Oh. Oh crap, right. Oh, that was close. I almost died it there. Oh, I'm so gonna like, this is not gonna work. Okay, oh good, okay, quickly. I don't know if I can do this. I think just
5, 4, 3.
Oh no.
2, 1.
Oh, come on. It froze for a hot second. Okay, I was like, what? Come on. But,
Crystal bomb.
okay. Woo! What? I thought I just, oh, I guess I'm not supposed to pick that up. Anyways, whatever. Whatevs. Oh.
Crystal bomb.
Oh, I see. I guess it, ooh, that was... Okay, so I guess it does a specific thing, whatever. Okay, I kind of understand.
Extra player.
Extra player! It's like, what? I hit square, triangle. So if I hit nothing, it doesn't matter. I'm pressing stuff and like nothing's happening. So it just sometimes it goes for the save menu, then sometimes it doesn't. Because interesting. Forgot to put this on the Twitters, which is another thing I've been trying to do is post on Twitter whenever I do stream. But some people just, all they do is like it, and then that's it. It's like, they don't say, hey, I'm actually watching this stream. So, which is alright, I guess. But yeah, so how is college for you, Kano? And what are you going for? Woo! That was good. Let's just go through. So I guess I have to finish a bunch, and I don't use Twitter. Yeah, well, some people do. So I figured, hey, why not? But, you know. Oh, this one's, okay, this one's really goofy. Okay. Man, this is really, it's not too bad. I'm going into business at UC Riverside in Cali. Oh, that's cool. What is the business? Oh. Okay, it's gotta be here then. Oh, tricky. See, because they only show one specific spot, so you're kind of guessing the actual. Oh yeah, figured something like that would happen. Oh crap, I don't know. Oh, whoa. Okay. Always struggle to English, but I mean that is just a never-ending struggle. Well, you know. Oh, game over. That sucks. Well, at least I got a save. So I can now load from where I saved. Okay, so you have to complete a whole stage, and then you, okay. See, there's load config, and then there's save. Let's try, load config, whatever that means. That's interesting, whatever. This one loads the game. Whatever. What is? Oh my goodness, I have to shave this. It's been on too long. Oh yeah, that's right. So, well, I'm glad you were able to show up on the stream in chat, because there was another guy, Thomas the Nugget. Oh, okay, best time. Sure, I think it's all letters. So, nah. Copyright. Oh wait, are there numbers? Oh, Jeekers. What if there's a way to have nothing? Oh, there it is. Okay, so I just have to go down. Nice. I didn't think I could do this. Alright, well then I'll just do the numbers then. Obviously, we all know what I'm gonna put this at. Done. There we go. Just jumping sounds. Oh my goodness.
Crystal bomb.
Quickly. Woo. But yeah. So I'm streaming today. But again, I probably won't stream tomorrow or Saturday. Probably Sunday, because that's you know, random game Sunday. I play random games, so I still stream Sunday. But the rest of the week I probably won't, because I do want to work on other things, you know. Oh crap! Rat. Ooh, getting there. But yeah, oh yeah, that's right. Thomas Nugget though, he it's funny because like it was crazy because he just randomly decided to look at SSX, like from the, what was it, 2000 something. It was a newer release. It was the, I think it was the last or the latest release of an SSX game. It was on the 360. And I was playing it, and he just happened to be looking for that on Twitch, and I was like, what, probably the only one person playing it, or one of the few people playing that game. And then, you know, and then he still he watches from time to time. He's like, it's just crazy to him that, you know, whoops, they just randomly that he caught me on stream, and you know, whatever. It's just, you know, it's interesting, right? Oh, freaking, I forgot about that. But it is interesting with how, like, again, I have, like, what, 572 followers, and you kind of know who your actual followers are, because they'll follow you no matter what game you play, you know? You know, so that's kind of the interesting thing with that. But a lot of times, like, I just play random games. Oh my goodness.
Extra time.
Oh, ooh, that kind of worked. But crap, how is this? Oh man. Okay. Figure you can just jump on this and it would do it, but I think you have to kick it. But... ooh, this one is just ooh, this one's too hard. Oh, okay. Oh, that was close. Oh, crap. Oh, is this gonna go again, or do I have to hit it again? Oh, crap. I have one more life left. Dang nibbit. Okay. Brought together by, brought together by fate. Yeah, well, I mean, that's the whole thing with the, you know, the Call of Duty Black Ops 3 beta stream, right? It's just like the fact that people were still like watching anyways, even though no gameplay was happening because the beta was done. And I didn't even know that until, like, you know, I was like, oh, I got kicked out, and I was about to end the stream, and then everyone showed up. I was like, what in the world? Oh, whew. Okay. Oh. Ooh. Oh, this is... how in the world is this gonna... okay, I think I see what this is doing. Okay, I don't know what that did. I don't even... whatever. Anyways, oh yeah, how was your church gig? Do you guys do Lent? No, no, the church I go to is a Pentecostal church, so we don't do Lent. But yeah, that's going good. I'm actually now sort of like full time, as in like I'm there more. Because what happened was there was another person helping me out, running sound for a few years, but then oh yeah, that's what I started. Oh yeah. But yeah, so he was helping out for a few years, and then he decided to leave the church. So that just meant that some of the responsibilities that he was doing, I had to, you know, do and maintain and whatnot. So I had just extra responsibilities to do from what I have been used to for the past few years. So you know, so it's a bit tough, trying to balance that out, and that was a few months ago that happened. So it's just trying to balance all of that out. Because, you know, doing this and then working on the other things I want to do, but then also editing the sound, the mix for the video that will be up. But now I have someone help me out with the video editing. We actually have live video editing now. And that person runs the camera, but also switches, like this, switches the cameras to, you know, one wide shot, one close up, you know, the basic kind of thing. And so that's been good, but he's actually interested in actually mixing the sound live, so that I don't have to do it later, you know. So that's actually really good, because that means all the services will be from Sunday morning will probably be edited and done that day, because it's all done live. And all you have to do is kind of, you know, different things like the announcements and the whenever the, you know, the kids for kids church or the nursery, whatever, go up to the front and whatever, we cut those out. But then that's it, really. Like, there's, you know, that's all you really have to do. So, which again, that'll help me out with so that, you know, I have time for other things that I wanted to do. And just things will be done quicker, so, you know, that's been helpful. But it's just, I have to, that means any problem with the sound or anything like that with the computer or something, I have to kind of look at that. But the other person helping me out is actually pretty good with computers too. It's starting to learn more about computers and putting them together and fixing them. And so, like, he's good for for hardware stuff, and I'm better for software stuff. So it's kind of work together and figuring stuff out if problems happen with the computer. But for anything sound, it's like, yeah, I basically have to figure that out myself. So, you know, it's fun, but you know, it's you know, it keeps me doing something with, you know, the sound, and helps me progress and have experience and all that fun stuff. You know. But yeah, so overall it's going good. Just a little bit more busy, but again, just balancing all that out. You know. Okay. Come on. Dude, oh, come on. Almost an hour. It's pretty good. But yeah, I'd like to do, you know, like I said, more edited videos for Twitch and YouTube and just different. Of course, again, the Halo movie. That's kind of, I really want to get that, you know, the rough you know, edit done by this year at some point. But I have to, you know, film a bunch of things basically on my own, so I have sort of a template or an idea of how the movie is going to actually be, and then I can, oh crap, I can actually show people I can actually show people, you know, who, you know, might be interested in helping or whatever, or not sure about what I want to do. I'll be like, here's the rough edit of the movie, you know. So it just means a lot of the scenes won't be as good because it's only me doing it. So I have 4 controllers and 2 hands, you know. That's though technically I have more now because thanks to the Xbox One having Halo 3 backwards compatible, which means that technically I can use all of my Xbox One controllers now. Xbox One controllers to and my Xbox One to actually also have, if I want just characters standing around, so if I want like 7 or 8 characters standing around, you know, as part of a scene or a shot or something, then I can do that. But having them all move around at the same time, it's like, yeah, that's not gonna happen. You know. Ugh. So that's kind of the thing with that. But okay, so yeah. Well, you know. Dang it. I don't even know if I'll get past this. Game over. So, you know, but a lot of it is just me, you know, having to do it where I have 2 characters moving at once or whatever. So I have to edit it in a very not the way I want it to be, you know, and film it in a way I don't want it to actually be filmed, but just to get it done, I kind of have to do it this way. And again, what I can do is from those, I can just go, okay, here's what I have. What do I need to have this be more cinematic and more like an actual movie, or a good movie, and look more like a good movie. And then just, okay, if I need people, go, okay, I need this scene, and if you're wondering about how good this may be or whatever, I'll be like, here's, you know, here's the scene that I want done, and, you know, and how it could be better from that, so. I just think it's good to have something to show people. Especially when it's just, you know, you're on some forum or something for voice acting and they're doing it all for free, right? So you want to make sure that they understand, like, hey, this is actually, this is gonna be a good thing. It's not gonna be complete garbage. Oh, come on, I had that. That's unfortunate. Okay, so I should take the other stairs. So that skips that. Oh. Oh, dang it. Thought it did. Whatever. All this good music. Again, for like this, like, it's an interesting concept, and it's, you know, it's definitely, it is somewhat fun. It's definitely better for multiplayer, but of course all the multiplayer is local, no online at all, because back then there wasn't too much of that. You know, which is all right, but it just means, you know, I would have to have someone here to play the multiplayer game with me. I don't think there's any bots in this. I don't think. I could be wrong. I might actually have to check that and see if you can play against bots, but I think it's all like you have to have a controller or an actual person there to play it, but it's like the same thing with Cyberspeed, which of course Mark Knight, or Mark TDK Knight, as he's also known as. He is TDK underscore chiptune on Twitter. He's still doing music for video games, but I just missed that. But he, I asked him about, you know, using his music from Cyberspeed, because again, that was not released by a record label. It was him making the music, so he owns the music. So if he, you know, gave me permission to use that music, give me permission to use that music, then, you know, I can use that music. So I asked him on Facebook, from his Facebook page, and he's very, you know, very understanding guy, very cool guy to talk to, and he's just like, yeah, you know, you can use my music, just you know, let everyone know where it came from.
Extra time.
Oh, of course I missed that. Yeah, knew that was gonna happen. Oh, always goof up on that for some reason. But anyways, so he was very nice to let me use his music, and I just loved his music in that game. Way back then, because again, it's like this game and Cyberspeed both were like, because like Cyberspeed is, again, it's an interesting concept. It's kind of goofy. It's like, again, well, it's like Wipeout, but you know, you can't like move around like this. It's always it's an on the rails racer, you know, like I said before. So you're on the rails, like you can spin around. I think you can switch the tracks from the laser rail that you're on, but that's about it. Like, you can't really move around. So you have weapons and whatever, but then they had these silly, goofy commercials, futuristic, like, goofy commercials, and just you know, always fun. But like, you having that concept, but then having the music that is played, it's like, there's no way that music this good would be in a game like this. Kind of similar with this game. Like, this is, again, interesting concept, very different. And it's, you know, this one still is a little bit cooler in that sense, because it's like, oh wow, it's like this, it's very much, you know, it's a puzzle game, right? Figuring all this out. But you wouldn't expect the music that you're hearing to actually be like, to be really good. It's like, what? Like, it's kind of crazy. Oh, of course it would hit that. But it's yeah, it's crazy, because again, if you listen to the music separately from the game, it's like, it's still pretty good, even to this day. So I have to pay attention to the credits whenever I can look at them, because I want to find out who they are, who made music, and like, just ask them, like, hey, is it okay if I use this music in my streams or videos or whatever? Because, like, if I can get both, you know, Cyberspeed music, right, from Mark Knight, and then music from this game, you know, I think my streams will just be a little bit more better, you know? I already have the intro and outro stuff from Mark Knight, and he actually re-released and remastered his music from Cyberspeed in 2011, called Cyberspeed Unleashed. And it's on Google Music, Google Play, you know, it's on Spotify, but it's really good. Like, it's a lot more of the modern, you know, techno type of styles that are used. He uses the different techniques now, newer techniques, but he did a really good job, I think, for that. But of course, that one has a record label now. It's, you know, it's released, you know, as a soundtrack, so that means I probably can't really use it in my streams, even though he thinks it, you know, he wouldn't have a problem with it, right? But it's just whoever, you know, the record label itself. Oh crap, I goofed up. That's okay. Oh, wow. I did a boo-boo with that one. Oh, just as I was getting it too. That one stretches the timer. But oh boy. Come on. But yes. Oh man, I'm probably never gonna beat this today or tonight. So in the next Throwback Thursday, I'll probably play. Oops, of course. I might play the Star Wars game I finally got, or I might play Star Wars Republic Commando, which right now I think is still with the Games of Gold. It's from the original Xbox, and of course they're doing a really good thing and starting to make the older original Xbox games backwards compatible. So, oh yeah, that's right. I forgot I can do this. Okay. Oh. Wow, that was really close. Okay. Okay. I don't know what these do. That's the thing. Right? Like I do that. Oh, it's oh. Oh, I see it. The little lasery things. Okay, I got it now. Woo! Actually, did beat this one. Never mind. But you know. But yeah, it'd be cool to get this music as part of the stream. Like, I would think it'd be okay because again, it's not, as far as I can, from what I know, it's not owned by. It's only be owned by the people who made the music and not by the company who made the game or anything. So. Oh, okay. Well, there's that. I might try this again, and if I can't beat it, I'll just end the stream. But I will definitely have to play this again at some point. But oh. So it's the first time using that little numpad, device. It basically copies the numpad from your keyboard. It does the exact. So if I were to hit like the num block or whatever on this little thing, it will do it also on the keyboard as well. So it's kind of, it just mimics it. So you can still use the numpad on the actual keyboard. It's just it just copies it basically, clones it, whatever. So I'm glad I got it, because then it's just easier for me to do this type of thing where I switch between the scenes and whatnot. No. Again, the jumping noises are the best. Like I'm very much convinced that when it goes, it's basically Doe from The Simpsons when Homer says it. Like, it sounds exactly like, I'm pretty sure they ripped it from, or they recorded it from the show. It just put it in there. It sounds exactly like it.
Extra player.
Extra player. something. Okay. Oh, yes, it's oh yeah, that's right. It's just some of the little, like where you think you can walk to or move to. It's like, oh no, there's an invisible barrier there. It's like, god dang it. Oh well. Well, technically I could have just jumped to the stairs, but you know. I wasn't thinking. Okay. Let's see if I can.
Extra time.
Ooh, okay. Let's quickly do this. So, okay, so I'm understanding what I'm supposed to do here now. This, then you do here. So I can go through here and then hit this to take this off. But it's temporary, so. This next one's the hard one. Okay. Let's see if I can do it. Oh, 1 hour. Alright. Oh yeah, it's 12 a.m. anyways, so. Let's try to do this. Okay, so do not hit the squares. This is, or if I do, it's like, oh, come on, am I not? Like if I do, I really have to, oh, I see. Oh, I get it. Oh, crap! I'm trying to, okay, I think I know what I can do here. Is, I do this, right? And then I do this, but then I jump on this, do this. Woo! Oh. Oh, I have to get what's in the box, eh? Dang it. Like that little star, like that's important for me to get. Oh crap, I thought I had it. Because before, I guess I would get it automatically, so. You know, oh, I see. I think I goofed up on that, didn't I? Oh, I did. I majorly goofed on that because... Okay. Okay, I did. Oh, man. Because there's nothing else... Oh, maybe I can get to there. Okay, so I can do this then. I was like, I really just messed up here. Okay.
5, 4, 3.
Oh, yeah, I'm done.
1.
Okay, so that's... Okay, so then... Okay. So I get it now. Ish. Okay, so if I just do this, right? And then I do this, and then maybe I can get it? I think I have to do both of them. Oh, I got it, okay. Whew! Right. Okay. Oh, pff, of course. Whatever. Whatever. Okay. Alright, well I got it now, so I just need to, of course, do this, jump, and then jump here. Then we're good. Okay. Now I'm understanding the game somewhat. It's alright, I think that... Okay, it looks like that's the last one. It looks like I can save with this one. So I'm guessing if I hit continue... Okay, good. So you have, so each stage, right? You have to. That's when you can save. So Kind of sucks you can't do a save in between. Or each section of the stage, whatever. Anyways, that's, man, that's Blast Chambers. I keep saying Blast Chambers because there's multiple in them, but it's just called Blast Chamber. Because yes, you're in one chamber each time, but it's like there's multiple chambers. Yes. Alright, so I'll end it here. But again, to actually quit out of this, it looks like I actually have to reset the game itself. But yeah, that was Blast Chamber, and again, one of the games from my childhood, and the music is still good to this day. You know, still sounds good. It's not just nostalgia, like it's actually good. It's pretty good. Well, I mean, I use my streams, and it's yeah, it's pretty good. Especially when I'm playing like Fortnite or other battle royale games, or just games where there's like going to be no sound for a while, like no music for a while. It's just like you hear barely anything. It's like, yeah, putting some music would be good. So then, of course, getting music that's been approved by the person who created the music, such as Mark Knight or Mark TK Knight. You know, it's always good. That's why, again, I'd like to just at least talk to people who made this music and be like, hey, is it alright if I use music in my stream? And if I know who it is, then of course I'll let people know who did it, who made the music. But yeah. Anyways, I don't talked about different stuff, because of course we had a surprise return of Kano 72 is now in college doing stuff, which is cool. But again, it's always good to have my followers actually follow me and show up in the stream and in the chat and talk and whatnot. You know. So yeah, but I won't be like I said, I won't be streaming as much the next couple weeks, because yeah, I'm just trying to get stuff done. So of course, again, I'll probably stream every every Sunday for the most part. Though on March 30th, which is my birthday, and which is a Saturday, which if there's no youth that I have to go to, no youth group that I need to go to, if because there's other youth events going on during that week, that they might just go, okay, there's no youth for that weekend. So if that happens, then of course I can just do a whole stream for most of the day. Probably gonna be Halo 2. But I will probably, of course, switch to just Halo games in general, perhaps, or maybe some of these older games that I remember playing when I was a kid, that type of thing. Let's see if I'm there. Probably not. It's probably like just all the developers, whatever. Oh, I see. One was solo, so I wasn't part of it. So who knows? I might show up in here if I'm somewhat good at all. Oh no, my controller's low. That's good because I'm ending the stream. But yeah, so of course, oh, here we go. Look at that. Here's the credits. Take a look at the screen, check out different stuff there, such as my Twitch and YouTube channels, because I'm streaming not only on Twitch but also on YouTube. And okay, here's the music and effects Will Davis. I'll have to see if this person has something for uh, something on either Facebook or Twitter or something like that. Listening music by. So those two names I'll have to check out and see if they're around, and just ask them. Though I think I should be technically okay because again, as far as I know, there is no like real copyright to the music because there was no, you know, there's no it wasn't a record label, there wasn't any release of it on a soundtrack or anything, so I think I'll be okay with that if I do decide to stream it anyway or use the music in my streams anyways, but we'll see. We'll have to see. I'll have to do some research and figure that out. But so like I said, I was streaming on both YouTube and Twitch, and of course, I don't know if Kano72 is still around or if he took a nap, because that does tend to happen with some people. But I'm streaming on YouTube as well, because I've been uploading and archiving all of my streams for the past 4 years on YouTube. So I figured, hey, why not actually start streaming it? And because again, some people do miss it on Twitch, and then they can kind of see it on YouTube. Or if you know, they're not on Twitch, they're not on their app, you know, their Twitch app or anything, or on the website of Twitch, but they're on YouTube at the time, and it's like, oh, okay, he's streaming, and they'll check him out on YouTube, whatever. I have gotten some new people show up, but mostly it's you know, a couple of them have just been like, oh, you're streaming now, and then they switch over to Twitch. That does happen. So you know, so there's that. Again, I'm gonna try to do some more videos and whatnot, but of course, so because of that, you can subscribe and hit the notification bell and all that stuff to keep track of when I stream. And when I do upload other videos and clips and stuff and highlights or whatever. And of course you can follow me on Twitch. I have different stuff for you to check out in the information section of my Twitch channel, such as specs for my streaming computer, gaming computer, my internet. I also have clips, highlights, and let's plays as well on Twitch. But again, and again, I will be trying to have some edited stuff. I've been doing some clips and highlights and just silly, goofy things that have occurred during stream and the games I play. And I've you know, done a little clip, put them on Twitch. I put it on Twitch first, then I wait a little bit, and then I put it on YouTube. But you know, trying to do some of that, and I'm trying to make some new intro and outro, be right back videos, of course. So it's, you know, have some variety, because then I can, if I have enough of them, I can just swap in between, like every so often, the different ones. So we'll see how that all works out. But again, that takes time, and you know, in order for me to do that, I have to take time from this to have time for working on the other I would say cool. But who knows if they're actually cool? The things that I find interesting and things I kind of been wanting to do for a while. Just never had a chance to do, never had the equipment. Now I got this camera, which I'm using right now as a face cam, but it is an actual HD camera. But of course I don't have an HD to USB you know, capture device or capture card, but I'm probably just going to do a USB device similar to the device I'm streaming with right now, which is a capture box, but like a little capture device that's, you know, USB to HDMI capture and then plug it in through USB. Just easier that way. So then I could take it in different places and potentially maybe stream somewhere else, but you know, I think I'm just gonna stream it all on my this computer for streaming. Yeah, I think that's all I need to say about that. But yeah, I'm just gonna, you know, I need to take some time to work on all the stuff I need to work on. And, you know, so I'm gonna try maybe on Thursdays to do multiple older games, because I just ended up streaming later because I ended up working later. But if I work at night, I can do some streaming in the day. And of course, trying to get up at 10 a.m., you know, going to bed at 2 a.m., waking up at 10 a.m. You know, that's kind of that's the plan. That's the ideal thing. Yeah. You know. Anyways, enough of my yapping. Yapping on for a while here. That tends to happen at the end of these. I just yap on, especially, well, depending, because sometimes people ask questions or bring up things, and I either rant or just talk about it, and you know, giving information, and then it's like, all right, I've been doing this for like 10-20 minutes now, and no one's told me to stop. You know, and they're like, hey, you should probably end this. They just keep talking. Like Mike, he does that a lot. He'll just show up and just start talking, asking all these like 50 questions. It's like, you know, I was about to end the stream. He shows up at the end. But you know, it happens. Okay. Okay, what's this say? 1996. Yeah. So 1995, Cyberspeed came out, and then 1996, this came out. I think this was. Was this also on PC? I think I seen it was on PC, but as far as I know, it was on PlayStation 1. But it's weird because the same thing with Cyberspeed though. I thought it was only on PC because that's the version I had growing up. Was the computer version of Cyberspeed. And then when I was trying, I could unfortunately, I couldn't find my original disc of the game. Which would have been nice. I would have liked that very much if I could have found that, but I couldn't find it, so I went on, of course, on eBay, and I bought another version, another copy of Cyberspeed on the computer, or for the computer, I should say. Well, on the computer and for the computer. And apparently there was a version that doesn't have music on it, or it didn't work or something, or with Windows 10 the music doesn't work. Something goofy like that. Because I tried to play it on with Windows 10 and it's like, nope. Though I still have, of course, my Windows XP hard drive just sitting there now because I haven't checked it out in a long time, but which I might have to do just to play some of those games maybe, or at least try out that disc or see some of my other stuff that's still on there. But so yeah, so I had to get the PlayStation 1 version, which again I didn't even know until like later. Like, oh, is that PlayStation? Okay. So, which I'm glad I have a version of it, but of course I can still put this in on my computer, or CD player, which I don't think I have one anywhere. But I can put in my computer and just rip the music straight from there, and have it work well. Actually, that was the thing, because I've been trying to get music from this game, and play it, but because my disc has been scratched for so long, I never got a good. Because some of them would skip, or some of them just wouldn't show up because it's been so scratched. Some of the songs I couldn't listen to for the longest time. But now I'll be able to put this in the computer and rip the music from it, and yeah. So again, we'll see if I can put the music on it. I've been rambling on too much, yapping, you know. Sorry about that. But anyways, it's been an hour 18 minutes me doing this, so I should probably you know, just calm down, you know, and actually, you know. Oh, come on. Oh, I think there we go. The controller was turning off. It's like, your battery low. Anyways, enough of that. Enough of my yapping. Enough of my flapping my lips and just rambling on here. That's it for me for now. So thanks guys for watching, and I hope to see you guys later. Bye bye.